girl, please welcome Talia Pollock, everybody.
Woo, so glad so many of you are here. Because I have some important stuff to tell you guys. You know, I recently came out to my parents. You know, it was just weighing on me. I had to get it off my chest. So one day I just sat them down and I was like, finally, Mom, Dad, I'm a vegan. I mean, they had their suspicions, like when I stopped eating bacon or buying cheese or being any fun. My gay friend told me the other day that it's harder to be a vegan than it is to be gay. I was shocked. He said it's harder because you actually have to change the way you eat. So basically he's saying that he would rather choose anal sex and discrimination over giving up chicken? You know, the hardest part of being a vegan is telling people I'm a vegan. I'm a vegan. What do you eat? Fruits and nuts and veggies and stuff? Do you eat cheese? No. You don't eat cheese? No. Oh my God, I would literally die without cheese. Really? Because I think you might die getting hit by a bus, or you might die with a faulty parachute. Not by a lack of mozzarella sticks. I went to a music festival the other weekend. I don't know if you guys have been to a music festival recently, but they're a lot like Woodstock, thanks to Urban Outfitters. A lot of these music festivals are volunteer run, which is great. You know, the food booths, the drink booths, all that stuff, which is great, except for the customers. Because these guys have no incentive to move. Have you ever tried getting a drink from a volunteer food booth? You know, I order a water, the guy saunters over, grabs my water, checks his phone, chats with his buddy about what he checked on his phone, takes a selfie, posts it to Instagram, and I'm like, dude, I will literally pay you minimum wage to just give me my water. Well, finally, once I got my food, well, there's a vegan food booth. You know, after I got my water, I decided to get some food. So there was a vegan food booth at this festival, which was amazing. You know, I felt really supported and included and a little bit pitied. But, you know, you'd think that the vegan food line would be the shortest line, right? Because we're such a minority. Not the case. I guess everybody had that idea, so they all got in my line. I was like acting as a bouncer. I was going up to people like, why are you in the vegan line? And they're like, I'm a pescatarian. And I'm like, you eat fish, go get a fish taco. God, life problems, so difficult. Finally, I get my food, you know, I load it up, had like my arms full, I'm weaving through the sea of people, and everyone's like, yo, give me this, give me a burger, give me that. And I'm like, sorry, it's tofu, you wouldn't want it. They wanted it. They wanted my tofu. That's how hungry or high on acid they were. They wanted my freaking tofu. You know, people like to say that I'm a health nut, which I find very rude because nut implies that I'm crazy, and I'm not. I am perfectly sane when I'm spending half my paychecks on organic smoothies. And I am perfectly sane when I do an hour-and-a-half yoga class in 105-degree heat. And I am, other people are sane too. And I am perfectly sane when I wake up with the sun to meditate. I'm just not always sober. So I just had a big move. I moved from a studio apartment to a one-bedroom. Thank you. You all must be New Yorkers because you know what a step up that is. My studio was so small that I could literally brush my teeth, wash my dishes, fold my clothes, and sleep all without picking up my pivot foot. It was insane. You know, but now I'm in the penthouse of my new apartment, which is great. I mean, I call it the penthouse. My realtor just says it's the 5th floor of a 5-floor walk-up. But since my new apartment can actually fit furniture, I had to buy some. So I went to IKEA and bought all my furniture there. So now I have the same bedroom as 7 million other people. Oh man, living on the 5th floor walk-up is very exhausting, so it causes me to be creative in a multitude of situations, because I never want to leave. Who here has run out of toilet paper and had to use tissues? Yeah. All right. Cool. But who's run out of tissues and had to use oven mitts? Try it. It's great. Oh man, building that IKEA furniture is so tough, right? It is just so hard. I had the hardest time watching my boyfriend build it. Guys, there's nothing sexier than hearing, babe, why can't I nail in this screw? Oh man. We just celebrated our 5-month anniversary. Thank you. Yes, we are still celebrating every month, like we're in middle school. Don't tell my mom, but sometimes I skip 3rd period physics to make out with him behind the gym. It is so great having somebody love you. It's just the best. I mean, the other day, after going to a funeral in the rain and working a full day at work, my boyfriend carried my air conditioning unit up 5 flights of stairs. 5 flights. That is something that maybe I could get a Craigslist Dominican to do for $75 and a glass of orange Gatorade. But my boyfriend needed no such reward because love was the reward. And I say that because I was on my period, so "and I love you" was all the reward I could give him. Guys, I'm such a romantic. I'm really into all these dating shows like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. Nice. I feel that they really help me with my love life, and I'm really grateful for them. Like, I seriously broke up with my last boyfriend because I realized I wasn't as in love with him as all 12 of those girls were with that one guy. And watching these shows really helps me know that my current relationship is going great. Because we don't have to travel to all these exotic places to fall in love like they do on TV. They go travel to Hawaii and fall in love on the beach in a secluded sunset. Hell, I'd fall in love with an iguana in Hawaii on a secluded sunset. So it makes the fact that we fell in love at a shitty movie in the Lower East Side all the more special. But honestly, the real reason that I know that we have true love is because he'd rather have me than a cheeseburger. Thanks, guys.
Talia Pollock,